in to the second day of the Wave Invitational here. We have the Surf and the Whitecaps ready to go, getting prepped for this game. 2013. Our goaltenders for today are going to be number 34, Wyatt Rablow for the Surf, and for the Whitecaps, it's going to be Jack McDonald, getting ready for their first game of the day. Whitecaps gonna take that one off the draw there. Whitecaps moving it back to the defenseman, moving it up. That's gonna be number 36, Brody Wilson there with the puck. Brody moving it in, losing it to the Surf there. Whitecaps moving it back. Gonna try and get it up here. But here it comes, number 29, Carson McCarthy coming down the side. He's going to try and get it up, not going to be able to. Whitecaps going to pass that back to the defenseman. Defenseman going to take a shot there, not going to be able to get it as it's going to go just a bit to the far away from the net there. But the Surf, they're going to try and regroup here and get it up. Surf, try and move it. Not going to work. Number 19 is going to grab that one there. Jack Dool is going to try and take a shot there. The goaltender, Wyatt Rablow, is going to save that one. Dool going to win that one back, but it's not going to get to any of the Whitecaps as the Surf are going to pick that one. Surf going to take a shot there. She's going to go past the net. Surf looking for something here to keep it going. Surf passing it back to the defense. Defense going to take a shot there. Big shot, and that one's going to be saved by Jack McDonald. She's in the net. Whitecaps gonna win that one. Try to go forward, not gonna be able. Grab it though, it's the Surf, keep that one in. Surf, take that one off the boards. The Whitecaps are gonna grab it. Surf, keeping the puck there in the zone. Pushing it down to the corner. They're gonna call that one a cross check as the Surf go into the boards, and they will be going on the power play as the Whitecaps get a penalty there. Number 53, Jack Dolores, gonna get in the box for 2 minutes there for a cross check. Surf are gonna win that back. Gonna take a minute. Surf. Defense gonna try and tip that one in. Not gonna be able to do it. It's gonna go past the net. Surf looking for an open man. Trying to find some room here. Gonna be able to get it. And what a goal pass. Just from almost below the ringette line, just in front of the net. And a beautiful tap in there for the Surf as the Surf are gonna go up 1-0 here to start off the game. It's going to be number, give me 1 second. Let me see if I can I think his jersey's tucked, but we'll try and find it here. Number 19, it's looking like Riker Swanwhite's going to get that goal to start off the serve here. Serve, going to try and keep it down low. But the Whitecaps are going to move it back up. Whitecaps looking for the puck there. Swanwhite getting it back. Going to try and pass it over to his teammate. Cross ice, going to get it. Serve, going to try and get it. Swanwhite going to go for the shot. They're going to be taken down on the shot. Not going to be able to get the shot off. Is going to go right in the corner there. Whitecaps going to move that right on to Swanwhite's skate there. It's going to go right in front of the net. Shot going to be saved there by McDonald. Whitecaps looking for the puck there. Change happening. Surf going to dump it deep. It's going to hit McDonald, and the Whitecaps are going to go up. Whitecaps trying to chip it down. Surf's going to take that one, though. I apologize. The goal was actually scored by Rowan McDougall there, number 36, not number 19. The jerseys are tucked. It's almost impossible to see the numbers. My guesses apparently aren't that good, but the Whitecaps are going to continue and move up. Surf going to get the puck off a turnover there. Surf looking for the 2-on-1. They're going to hit McDonald in the head. Not going to be able to get the goal there. They're going to keep on moving. Whitecaps in the corner trying to keep possession of the puck, but Surf's going to take that one back from him. Surf trying to get the puck in front of the net. Puck in front of the slot there. Not going to be able to get the shot off as the Whitecaps take that one back. 6:54 remaining in the first period here. Surf looking to keep their momentum going here. So Whitecaps take that one back into their own zone. Number 27, Thomas Varan, going to take that one up and pass it to the forward, moving up into the neutral zone. Not going to be able to get it as the Surf take that one back. Surf passing it over. Going to see if they can find someone. Going to take a shot from the top of the circle there. Going to miss the net. It's going to go down deep. It's going to be passed back to the defense. Defense going to pass it to the other defense. Defense going to try and get a tip there. Open net. Not able to get the puck on the stick for a shot there from the slot. Whitecaps trying to regroup here, get it out of the zone. Surf and not letting that happen as it gets pushed back to the defense. Defense takes a shot. It's going to be tipped. It's going to go wide. Surf have it in the corner there. Whitecaps get their stick on it, and that one is going to be put to the side as well. A little throwdown there. No penalties on the play. We're going to keep on going. Whitecaps going to keep moving the puck here, trying to get it out. Surf forechecking very well here. Whitecaps going to try and chip it out. Not going to be able to do so. Number 27 on the Surf, McAllen, doing a very good job there, keeping the puck in the zone. Whitecaps managed to get it out, but not for very long as the Surf put it back in. But here come the Whitecaps as they're going to try and dump it deep. It's going to hit the goaltender, Ravlo, and it's going to stay down there for a face-off. Whitecaps going to keep that one. They're going to take a shot there. No rebounds. Going to come back out to the neutral end. Whitecaps trying to gain some speed here, getting a pass over to number 53. That's going to be Jack Dolores. They're going to pass it up and around, trying to get some open space for a shot. Going to try and find some, get a shot, and it's going to be saved there by Ravlo. Some big saves here from Wyatt Ravlo in the past 30 seconds, making sure that this game stays 1-0 for the Surf. 4:40 remaining in the first period here. Whitecaps trying to get some momentum back. Whitecaps passing it back to the defense. They're going to try and take a shot there. Shot's going to go off a Surf stick. It's going to get turned over, and here come back the Surf. Surf looking for some open room. Going to dump it deep as the Whitecaps defenseman is pressing there. He's going to pass around the boards, and the Surf are going to get it just in the corner there. Surf going to pass it over to the defense open. Number 27 is going to shoot. It's going to get saved there by McDonald. Like I was saying, McCallan, big piece here for the Surf on defense, keeping it in. Very tall player there, coming in from Nova Scotia to help this Surf team. Whitecaps, little moment there at the face-off. Everyone's falling over each other. The Whitecaps are going to keep it and try and send it up the middle. Whitecaps keep trying to move it there. Not going to be able to. Surf going to get that one back. Surf going to try for the shot. Not going to be able to get it. It's going to try and tip. It's going to get a blocker off from McDonald. The Surf are going to try and get it back into the slot for a shot. Not going to be able to do so. Whitecaps going to get it back. Whitecaps trying to get it. It's going to be a shot there from Surf from the face-off dot. It's going to be close, but McDonald's going to take that one. There's going to be a stoppage of play here. Surf are going to try and win that one back, but the Whitecaps are going to grab that off the face-off. It's going to dump it deep. Surf going to grab it in the corner. Whitecaps going to take it back there. Going to pass it up to the Surf. It's just going to go off the blocker of McDonald. And up on the glass there. Whitecaps moving it up the ice there. Number 19, Jack Dool, moving it up to his teammate, number 87, Xavier Landry. They're going to be in the corner. Landry trying to find some open room here. Going to get back to his teammate, trying to find Dool at the front of the net. Couldn't get him. Here come the Surf. Whitecaps going to get the puck off a tap from the Surf stick there. Here comes the Whitecaps, number 53. It's going to try and get it into the net. They're not going to be able to do so. It's going to get into the front, but Ravlo's going to save that. Jack DeLandry, Landers, not sure how to say. Delanyers, we're going to say. Coming in from Ontario for this game. Here comes the Surf. Surf looking to keep this one going. Going to take a shot there from the face-off dot, and that one's going to be saved by McDonald. Whitecaps are going to have a change here. We're going to have a face-off just beside McDonald in the Whitecap zone. Whitecaps going to lose that draw there. Surf trying to get a weird angle shot off. It's going to go off the goalie's head. Puck freeze. Ref says that's my bad. Puck was out. Couldn't see it. Thought the goalie had it. It's going to be a face-off just to the side of McDonald here. Surf going to win that one clean. It's going to get a shot off. It's going to get saved again by McDonald. McDonald taking up all these shots. 10-5 for the Surf here. Whitecaps going to take that one down. Going to chip it out. Surf going to take that one. Take it back down. Whitecaps going to keep moving there. Trying to regroup behind the net. Going to try and chip it out. Not going to be able to get it. Surf defense going to keep it in. Surf trying to get it towards the net. Going to be blocked off one of the Whitecaps shins there. And it's going to be moved up to the side boards. Whitecaps going to try and move it out of their zone here. Up to the net here. Trying to get the rebound. Not able to is the Whitecaps just off the top of the stick. Pinching in is the Whitecaps defenseman. It's going to go out of the zone into the neutral zone. The Whitecaps are going to take a moment to refresh here. Little collision there. And the Surf are going to dump it deep, and everyone's going to try and get a quick change. so we can keep going on. Number 51 there, Porter Dixon, has the puck. He's going to pass it over to his teammate. Surf going to get that one from the little mess up there down by the boards. They're going to pick it up, and it's going to go behind the net there. Joe Dole, is going to take this one up for the Whitecaps. Last minute remaining in the play here. Landry's going to have that one behind the net. Dole and Landry are going to try and get that one back together. Not going to be able to. It's going to go into the neutral zone. 43 seconds remaining in this period. Whitecaps trying to pull the goalie here, see if they can get the extra goal with this 30 seconds. Surf going to try and take it down. Not going to be able to get a stick on it, though. Whitecaps taking it back. 20 seconds remaining. Going to try and get a shot on goal. Going to go off of Ravlo's blocker there. Is the shot. Shot ends up in the corner. It's going to stay down there. They're going to try and kill the last 9 seconds of this, hoping to get a goal here in the middle. Rebound. No one's able to grab it, though. Someone's lost something on the ice, and that's the end of our period here. Whitecaps had some really good energy leaving past 5 minutes here. As soon as the Surf scored, it seemed like they put on the wheels there and started rolling. Both goaltenders phenomenal. McDonald saving 10 shots so far, and Ravlo saving 8. Goaltenders are ready. We're about to start the second period here. Surf going to take that one back. He's going to try and take it down to the Whitecaps zone. Whitecaps fighting for it on the fighting for it on the boards there. Not able to get out to the slot. Whitecaps going to get that one back. Whitecaps going to try and move that one over cross ice there. Trying to find some room. Took a little tumble, but that's all right because Whitecaps chipping it down to get possession. McAllen's going to grab that one back, and he's going to bring it up for the Surf. Whitecaps doing a very good job forechecking that puck right here. Trying to get it to move. Whitecaps Max Guthrow moving the puck around there, trying to find some open room. The Surf are going to get that one back and chip it down. Quick dump and change there. Dolores is going to grab that one. And here comes the Whitecaps. Whitecaps taking a shot there. They're going to get it! Number 91 is going to take that one. Henry Idle or Oodle, not sure the last name on that one. They're going to grab that one. And it's going to be 1-1. Udell, I think it is. Going to grab the goal on that one. And we're going to keep on playing. Dell from Nova Scotia is going to get that goal here to tie it up for the Whitecaps. Whitecaps been putting on the pressure since the 5-minute mark in the first period. Glad to see they've been moving it up. Surf going to get that one back in the zone. Big save by McDonald. McDonald going to let that one free, and it's going to go back for the Whitecaps. Whitecaps going to take that one behind the net here. Try to gain some speed, move up with the play. Here comes the Whitecaps. Whitecaps making a pass over to the Surf. Sorry, excuse me. Whitecaps going to grab that one after the Surf are going to put that one back. We have a net off just a little bit here. Or there's a gear malfunction with the Whitecaps goaltender. So there's going to be a break here. We're going to start the play again here. Surf, going to win that one back. McAllen going to get a shot there. It's going to be blocked by the Whitecaps. Whitecaps going to bring that one back down. And they're going to try and move it up into the Surf zone. Whitecaps moving that one finally up to the Surf zone, but Surf got that one back, and they're going to move into the Whitecaps zone. Surf looking for some room here, not going to be able to get it. Whitecaps defenseman stopping that one before it even began. Whitecaps looking to move here. Not going to be able to fully do it. The Surf gets it back. Surf's going to shoot. It's going to block off the skate there of the Whitecaps. And here come the Whitecaps. Number 36 has the puck. It's in the net. As one of the players took a false step there, I'm guessing, after the shot had been placed, and he went in the net. Whitecaps now being moved threw the puck up into the neutral zone for hoping to someone to get it. Whitecaps, they got it. Little pressure there from Surf. The puck is going to get thrown in to... Apologies. The puck is going to get thrown into the Surf zone there. Surf trying to defend here. McAllen around the boards trying to grab the Whitecaps. Not going to be able to do it, though, as the Whitecaps try and go for a wraparound. But there's Ravlo there to save it. 7:17 remaining in the second period. Shots 11-11. Surf are going to win that one there as the Whitecaps take that one back. Whitecaps are going to take that one, move it up towards the board. Surf going to grab it on the bird. Surf going to try and chip it off. Almost went in the bench of their team, but manages to stay on the ice there. Whitecaps get the puck back in the corner. They're going to keep on moving it. Whitecaps going to chip it down in hopes of trying to regroup and get a goal here. It's going to go back up to the Surf, though. Surf moving the puck. It's going to be number 91 there. Henry. Sorry, looking at the wrong team. It's going to be Landon Andrews there for the Surf, trying to get the puck up. Surf going to dump it in deep there, see if they can get anything from that. Whitecaps going to take the regroup here while everyone's getting changed. See what they can do. McAllen going to take a slap shot in. Whitecaps taking it behind the net. Going to take a second, make a pass. Going to try and chip it out. Not going to be able to. Surf going to take that one back from them. Surf trying to get the man out in the slot. Couldn't get it. Passes it back to the defense. Waits for the hash marks. Going to dump it deep in behind the net. Sorry. Whitecaps going to try and get it over to his teammate. Not going to be able to do it, though. So here come the Surf. Surf coming back into the play there. Not going to be able to do much with that as the Whitecaps defending very well. Hits the side of the net there on a weird angle shot from the ringette line. Just trying to get it out in front of the net, hoping for a lucky bounce. Not going to be able to get one, though, from the D point there. McAllen going to take a shot, pass it over to his teammate. Going to shoot there, not going to be able to get it in as McDonald's going to throw up the blocker. They're going to take a change there and dump it deep as it hits Ravlo. And Surf are going to grab that one. Surf trying to bring it back up, but there are the Whitecaps to stop them. Whitecaps trying to pass it up. They're going to try and dump it deep. Yeah. The dump deep there, trying to grab the puck, but there's McAllen. McAllen not letting that one happen. Going to pass to his D partner, Surf. Moving up the ice here, but the Whitecaps are going to stop them just in the center of the slot. Their slot going to try and get a shot there. Not going to be able to do it. It's going to go just off the side of the goaltender. Going to go move into the slot for the rebound. Not going to be able to get the rebound off that one as Ravlo makes two great saves there. We have an icing on the play as Serve panically throw that one down the ice. Whitecaps gonna throw that one back up to their defense, throw it in through the glass, trying to get a weird bounce off the glass there, almost going in front of the net. Surf gonna take that one, throw it up towards the neutral zone, not gonna get there though, as the Whitecaps are gonna put that one right back in. 3 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the second period here. Surf gonna keep going up the side of the ice here, looking for some room for the slot. Gonna get it, just gonna miss the net though, just to the side of it. Surf very aggressive with those shots in front of the slot there. Surf getting that one back as it hits off a Whitecap stick. Whitecaps gonna regain the puck after it was chipped in. Whitecaps grabbing the puck here after a hit off a Surf skate. Made a weird bounce. They're going to try and hit it in front of the net, though. Not going to be able to make it as it hits a skate in front. Whitecaps still have the puck. They're going to pass it over. Not going to work. Surf going to get possession of the puck. Surf moving down to the end there. There's number 91, Landon Andrews, going to try and take a shot, but it's going to be blocked by the defenseman in front. Surf going to try and get that one out of the battle for the puck. It's going to get moved up into the neutral zone, though. So here comes the Whitecaps. Whitecaps have possession of the puck. They're going to go down looking for a pass or something. Beautiful shot. Just hits the shoulder of Ravlo. Beautiful move to get there as well. Surf are going to get the puck back on that one. Surf looking for another move. Not going to be able to get it. Whitecaps regaining the puck there as the puck was lost. Not being able to shoot it. Whitecaps grabbing the puck there. Going to go offside by just a smidge. Put out the leg in an attempt to delay it. Not going to be able to do it, though. So we have an offside just outside the Surf blue line. Surf. We'll try and pass that one up. Not going to be able to get it, but it's going to go around for the Whitecaps to grab it. Whitecaps looking for a pass up. Not going to be able to get it. Going to tip off McAllen's stick, though. McAllen looking for a pass to get it to Surge. Sees a man out front. Going to shoot. It's going to get blocked off. Number 51, though. Porter Dixon, before it can get to the net, tries to get it out for the slot shot, though. Not going to work. It's going to get deflected to McAllen. McAllen's going to take the shots. Just going to go just above the crossbar there, and it's not going to hit the net. Whitecaps trying to get something working here. 1:45 remaining in the second period. Beautiful slap shot from McAllen. Again, puck behind the net. Not going to be able to move it, though, up towards the hash marks. Whitecaps trying to get it out of their zone, trying to chip it. Not able to, though, as the defensemen are going to get it there. They're going to try and pin it on the board, see if they can get possession. They're going to grab the possession. It comes out from the boards. Whitecaps have a 2-on-1 here. They're going to try and shoot. It's going to tip off the stick. Number 29, McCarthy there, just going to go wide of the net. A minute remaining in this second period. Whitecaps trying to move it down, get intercepted by the Surf. Surf moving the puck here. Surf going to be offside there as they shoot the puck. It's going to be just outside of the Whitecap zone. Surf gonna take that one back and take a moment through the neutral zone. It's gonna be 43 seconds remaining in the period. Gonna pass it back to the defense. Whitecap gonna try and get that one first, but he's gonna slam into the back of the Surf player. That one definitely didn't feel very good, but it's gonna go up to the defense here. Defense gonna take a shot. It's just gonna go a little bit to the right, I believe, of the net. Not gonna be able to hit it. Gonna hit the post there from the shot from the serve. Close, but so far away. There's Whitecaps trying to get one more thing going. One last shot. 10 seconds remaining. They're gonna try and shoot. It's gonna get tipped off by the stick blade there of the Surf, and that's going to be the end of our second period. A great second period from the Whitecaps there, putting the body on the line with shots, including the blocked shot from Porter Dixon. Just basically on a breakaway, Surf took the body there and put up a big block shot. Make sure everything's updated with the live stream here. And then we'll get started on our third and final period of the night. Whitecaps looking to keep this momentum up and get another goal here. Whitecaps gonna take that one back as McAllen on serve has it. Whitecaps gonna move that one over. Whitecaps gonna dump that one deep. Try and go grab it from Surf. Surf has it. McAllen's gonna go up the ice for the Surf here. McAllen gonna try and get a shot, gonna try and get some open room. Couldn't get some open room there, so he's gonna go just to the side, try and take a pass, but he's gonna keep it in. It's gonna be offside now though, as the Surf couldn't keep that one in. One our score right now. Shots 15-14 for the Surf. Whitecaps gonna throw that one into the zone and try and dump and chase there. Surf gonna fall over, so Whitecaps are gonna grab possession there. Whitecaps getting the puck out from the boards and try and get it in the slot. Not gonna be able to. Another shot there from the backhand from number 19, Joe Dool. Not going to be able to get it though. It's going to go wide into the corner. Surf going to retain that one. And it's going to keep going. Whitecaps going to try and take that one out of their zone. It's going to get there. They're going to be in the neutral zone now, looking for a shot here. Not going to be able to get it. Just going to go right across the stick there of the Whitecaps. Here come the Surf, though. Surf looking for another goal. Make it 2-1. Not going to be able to do it. It's going to go behind the net there. Another shot there from the Surf. Just over the net. Not able to grab that puck. Whitecaps grab the puck off a pass there. Number 91. Henry Udall gonna try and grab that one. Not gonna be able to do it though. So it's Surf gonna bring that one back. Surf gonna try and get that one there. I'm gonna miss it though. And here comes the Whitecaps. Whitecaps trying to get it past. Chipping it past everyone. It's number 29 there. Carson McCarthy. We're gonna get a penalty as guess there's a body contact, I guess, on Carson McCarthy there. And we're going to get a penalty for 2 minutes on number 91, Landon Andrews on the serve. great opportunity here for the Whitecaps to try and get one back. See if the Whitecaps can take the lead this game. Whitecap gonna take that one back on the draw. Gonna take that one to the side there, right by the hash marks, just below the net here. Gonna try and get someone out in the slot. No one out in the slot. Look around. Gonna go to the defense. Back to the hash marks. Back to below the net. Back to above, just by the defense. Back to the hash marks here. Gonna try and look for the rebound. Not gonna be able to get it though. Whitecaps gonna get the puck back. Whitecaps pass that to the defense. Back to the hash marks. Whitecaps looking for the shot. Gonna be able to get the shot off for the rebound. Not gonna be able to get it there. It's gonna be back in the corner. Whitecaps trying to battle with the Surf to get the puck back. Surf taking that one, and they're gonna ice that one down and try and kill off this penalty. 7 minutes 37 remaining in this period. Whitecaps and trying to move it down here. Got some space. It's going to go right into the glove of Wyatt Ravelo, though. No worries for Ravelo. It's going to go right in the glove. Whitecaps going to lose the draw there. It's going to hit back to the Surf. Surf going to move it down to to the other zone. Goalie's going to take a little tumble there, but then he's going to get back up, and the Whitecaps are going to grab the puck. Whitecaps moving the puck up the neutral zone, trying to get a pass going here. Going to pass it over into the middle of the Surf zone, trying to get some open ice. Not going to be able to get it there. Surf going to grab that one. Going to pass it over, and they're going to take their time with this puck. They're going to dump it deep, try and kill off some time. 20 seconds remaining on the power play. For the Whitecaps, I believe it was an offside there for for the Surf there. So play is stopped, and we're going to face off just above the Whitecaps blue line. Whitecaps taking that one. They're going to try and find some room. They're going to get it. Going to get a shot off, but Ravlo's going to save that again. Shots are 17-15 for the Whitecaps here. 8 seconds remaining on their power play. 6:37 remaining in the third period. A good attempt at a goal there. It's not going to fully get across though. So the Surf are going to get that below. And they're going to try and move it up to the man escaping the box there. They're going to try and shoot it. It's going to go off the blocker, McDonald. They have way too many men on the ice there. They have 6 people on the ice. So we're going to have a penalty here, and Andrews going to go right back in the box. Whitecaps going to go back on the power play here for another 2 minutes. 5:53 remaining in this game. Whitecaps going to take that one. Try and put it out in front of the net. Can't get a shot off. So they're going to try and keep bouncing it. Surf going to take that one. They're going to get it off the ice there and move it down to the neutral zone. Whitecaps regroup there. They're going to get it back, try and find some open room. Going to try and set up a power play here. Going to try and get a shot out in the slot. Not going to be able to get it. It's just going to miss there off the tip of the stick. Going to try and get someone down below. Get a shot. Surf going to stop that one in front of the net. Surf still stopping it. Whitecaps can't get their hands on the puck. It's going to get onto the defenseman's stick here to the hash marks. Whitecaps below the net. Whitecaps still trying to look for a shot here. Not able to get one. Surf doing a great job defending this power play here. Surf going to grab the puck there just in the corner there. They're going to grab it. It's going to come out, serve, and try and kill off this penalty here as they go down to the Whitecaps end. Whitecaps going to grab that one back. McDonald's going to poke check that one. And here comes back the Whitecaps. Whitecaps going to keep on moving down towards the boards. Little shove there from the serve. It's going to come back out to the defenseman of the Whitecaps. Not going to be able to grab it. The serve, grab that one. They're going to come down, take a shot. It's going to go into the glove of McDonald. McDonald letting that puck go. 30 seconds remaining in the power play for the Whitecaps. We're not going to be able to grab that one, though, as the serve grabbed that puck down below. Serve defending that power play perfectly here as there's 15 seconds remaining in the power play. 4:11 remaining in the period. It's going to go down. And McDonald's going to stop it there as the penalty runs out. And we are even 5-on-5. Making sure the sixth man goes in the box there after that one. Whitecaps scrambling for the puck there as the serve finally get it. Serve looking for a shot. Going to go off the pad of McDonald. McDonald's going to recover that one. And it's going to go in the glove. 3:35 remaining in the third period here. We are tied at 1-1. Shots at 19-18 for the Surf here. Surf going to take that one. The Whitecaps are going to try and grab the puck off the draw. Whitecaps moving that puck up. It's going to be number 63 there, Brady Young. Young going to dump it deep into the Surf's end. Number 20, Max Guthrie on defense is going to try and grab that one. That one's going to deflect off into the Surf's bench there. Whitecaps going to lose that draw. Surf going to get it right off the draw there, and they're going to move up the puck into the Whitecap zone. Surf looking for the puck there. It's going to go off the post. Not going to get it in the net. 3 minutes remaining in this period. Number 91, Landon Andrews, coming out of the box after serving the bench minor and a body checking penalty, flying here. But here comes the Whitecaps here. Whitecaps looking for a shot in the slot. Not going to be able to get it. It's going to get a rebound. No one's going to be able to touch on it, though. And here come back the Surf. Surf trying to move around the Whitecaps defenseman. Not going to let that one happen as the Whitecaps regain that puck. 2:30 remaining in the third. Whitecaps going to keep that puck moving. Number 53, Delores, going to try and grab that one. Or Deloriers. Whitecaps looking for someone open, trying to get a shot in the slot and gets it. The Whitecaps have taken the lead with 2 minutes and 11 seconds there. Number 19 is going to take that goal. Joe Dole going to take the second goal there for the Whitecaps. And we have a 2-1 game with 2 minutes and 11 seconds going in the third period. Whitecaps going to try and grab that puck again, but the Surf going to try and take that one. Ravlo going to save that. What an amazing shot there by Dole. Nothing stopping that one. Beautiful, just over the shoulder of the goaltender. Goes directly in. Whitecaps have been forechecking like crazy this period. No surprise one got in for them. Whitecaps going to try and move it there. It's going to go out of the... It's going to go out of... Attempt out of the Whitecap zone. They're not going to be able to get it. The defenseman moving it into the corner. Surf almost getting it there. The Whitecaps are going to take it out. Whitecaps trying to move it around here. Going to be able to try and get a shot on goal. Going to go over the net there. Not going to be able to get it in, unfortunately. Whitecaps still looking for the puck, but the Surf are going to take it behind the net. Surf and try and grab it there. Not going to be able to, though. Surf taking it into the Whitecaps end. 1 minute remaining. They're going to hit it. It's going to go right off the blocker at Jack McDonald. One extra attacker out for the Surf. Whitecaps grab that puck, and they're going to try and, get it out of the zone. They're going to get it out of there, though. Whitecaps looking to defend here as the Surf bring it into their zone. Big collision there between two Whitecap players. Surf taking a shot from the point there. McDonald's going to grace that one to the side. Surf taking it behind the net, looking for someone in the slot. It's going to go right off a weird deflection in front of the net off someone's skate, right into the pads of McDonald. McDonald's going to make no hesitation covering that one there. .29 seconds remaining. Goalie pulled for the Surf. Surf trying to tie this one up here. See if they can. Whitecaps get it off the face-off there. They're going to take it out and try and kill off this penalty. It's going to be an icing, though. Surf going to get it back. No icing as the Surf touch the puck. Surf in the neutral zone trying to get it into the Whitecaps zone. Not going to work, though, as the Whitecaps take a slap shot down to the other end of the ice. There's going to be a face-off with 7.5 seconds remaining in the Whitecap zone. Surf looking to get a quick goal here. See if they can do it just right off the face-off. Surf going to win the face-off there. They're going to take a shot. It's going to try and get into the slot there. It's not going to get there, though. And the Whitecaps are going to take this game 2-1 there, scoring that goal in the last 5 minutes of the game, making it out to be a very equal and exciting game. Shots 22-20 for the Surf. Jack McDonald and Wyatt Ravlo standing on their heads for that game. We will see you in the next game in just a few moments at RBC Rink C. We'll be back.